Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here with your readings for January the 21st through January the 27th. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so happy that you found me and I really hope you enjoy these readings. And if they don't resonate with you, first of all, it's for your sun, moon and rising. And I put all the links to the other videos below. And if nothing resonates with you this week, it might by the end of the week. That's usually what happens. And if not, come back because there are messages in there. These are general readings, guys. And I get quite a few emails asking me, 911 urgent. I need to know this. I need to know that. A personal reading. I spend like 3 days putting these readings together, and this is for the community. It's a general reading, and there are specific messages in there, perhaps for you or for someone. My team of spirit guides bring those messages in, and I give those to the community for those who can't afford readings. But if you need personal information, then please go to my website and purchase a personal reading. I can't give free readings all week. I can't, much as I'd love to. I also have to, eat and pay the rent and do things like that. And so if you'd like a personal reading, click on this video, this link right here. It'll take you to my website and to the shop and you can see what kind of readings. I have a special offer, guys, this week. I think I'm doing it for 2 weeks. It's on special offer. It's the 2019 reading. So it's a reading for the whole year, right? I'm also including in that a natal delineation. So this reading, the value is $325. And just for 2 weeks, I'm offering that at $150. So if you're interested in that, go to my website. The link is up here. You can always click on that. And for those of you who just would like to support me, I did lose my job recently, so I don't have any income other than what you guys are going to, purchase a reading. That's the only way I get some income recently. And I didn't get any for, the period over Christmas and New Year's because, I was mourning. But I'm out of that now. I feel great. And so if you would like to support me for as little as $1 a month, which is $12 a year, guys, if everybody did that, I would be doing really well because I am working on a book. I don't want to kind of put out there exactly what it is, but it's kind of exciting. And that link is up here too. You can check out my Patreon. I do posts and articles on there that I don't offer anywhere else as well. And there's levels of tiers, for rewards. I'm going to redo all those also. So anyway, without further ado, let's go in. I want to talk about what's just the aspects that we'll be discussing. If you're coming back, sorry, I didn't even say that. Welcome back. And I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for all the new subscribers, the likes, the comments and the shares. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And at the very least, guys, if you can't afford anything, just share it and comment and like and do all that. That really helps me too. I really appreciate that. It's an exchange of energy, isn't it? So what's happening? Listen, this is a really brilliant time. All the planets are going direct right now until March the 5th. And then Mercury goes retrograde on March the 5th. But we have all planets moving forward. Darling, nothing can stop you now. If you want to start something new, do it. If you want to start a line of study or, take some lessons for, that study is lessons, right? Start your life purpose, go on that, journey. Whatever it is that you want to do something new, start a business, start whatever it is you want to start. Now is a really good time to do that. So the aspects we'll be talking about, of course, I covered it last week, is the Monday, the total lunar eclipse, right? Which was really happening Sunday night, Monday morning. And I go into everything on your horoscope. So also we'll be talking about on Monday as well, Mars is square to Saturn. I'm looking over here because I have the chart over here. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at. So now Tuesday, we have Venus conjunct Jupiter. Wednesday, Mercury square Uranus. And Thursday, Mercury moves into Aquarius. Whenever a planet changes signs, there's a lot of energy around that. And on Friday, Mars trines Jupiter. So now I'll go into all that on your horoscopes before the tarot reading. And so I hope you enjoy. And let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for January the 21st through January the 27th. Now, let's see. What have we got? Now, I know I went over the total lunar eclipse last week, but I want to go over it again for you because it is Sunday night. And look at it, darling, wherever you are in the world. It starts at 11:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It peaks at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the next day, on the 21st, on Monday. And it ends at 12:44. Essentially, that's what the viewing ends. So get up wherever you are in the world, figure out what your time zone is, and watch it, because it's not going to happen again. This total lunar eclipse will not happen until May 26, 2021. Now, if you go to my website, to my blog, www.liveinthesolution.com, go to my blog, there's an article and there's a map there that will show you where in the world the eclipse is viewed. You can view it from. So it's basically North and South America, it's Western Europe, Britain, Ireland, and then, Iceland and all up at the top. Now, what are we doing here? So, okay. For you, the eclipse is kind of going to affect you in how you earn your money. It's changing on some level, and it's important to allow that change to happen. And it's like getting rid of old ideas. You may get a new job or start a new business or a new project, or you could be kind of focusing your income in one area of your life that you weren't doing before. You might have been doing a little bit and you're focusing more on it. So yeah, that's how it's going to affect you. Oh, shoot, that was way too many. Okay, I'm going to do that. There you go. Oh, that's so funny. One of these cards jumped out at me when I was shuffling them before. Now, on the same day, on Monday, the 21st, Mars is square to Saturn. So you may get, look, you can get frustrated with a parent or a sibling, or events from your childhood could bring out anger and resentment, perhaps. You might be thinking of maybe childhood trauma or something, and so that can kind of bring up resentment or anger or sadness, So it may be time for you to see a professional if you can't get over this, to get professional help. Or, well, if it's bringing up so much anger and so much emotion from you, it might be time for you to get professional help with that. Because, look, eclipses kind of force you to look at areas that aren't working for you. So sometimes we just need to forgive. We need to forgive and let go. And it's not for the other person. You're not forgiving for the other person. You're forgiving for you so that you can go forward. So it's time for you to deal with whatever comes up for us in an eclipse. It's time for us to deal with it. Now, Tuesday, you've got Venus conjunct Jupiter. It's a beautiful, helpful energy. You can see the bigger picture, but you may miss out on the details, right? So it's the urge. It's almost like you have the urge to help everyone and the tendency to spread yourself a little too thin. you know, for wanting to help people. You might commit to helping someone and then not be able to actually go through with it. You know, your intention is to actually do it, but then when you realize and you get back to your life, you're like, wow, I don't have the time. I just can't. It's almost like people pleasing, if you will. It's like saying yes, yes, yes. And your intention is all good and honorable, but then, you know, it's physically impossible for you to actually carry it out almost. So it can be kind of like a sabotage energy, a self-sabotage. You could sabotage yourself by wanting to help too much almost. You know, now Wednesday Mercury is square Uranus, and so it's unpredictability. You know, it's unpredictable concepts and crazy ideas. You know, Mercury is the planet of intellect and communication, and it's in a challenging aspect to Uranus, which is a higher octave of Mercury. I keep knocking my, sorry. So now I'm looking over here because this is where your chart is. Now you could like have these far-fetched, ungrounded strategies, you know, thinking so far out the box that you've moved to another planet kind of thing. It's that kind of thing. You know, what I suggest you do is kind of write down your idea, because when you see something in black and white, you can almost see it logically, right? It's that thing of where, you know, I don't know if you've ever experienced this. It's like you wake up and you think you've had the most brilliant idea, and like you can't believe you haven't thought of it before. And it's like the answer to all your problems, and it's going to be brilliant and it's going to be successful and it's just unbelievable, right? And then the next day you wake up and you're like, what was I thinking? That idea's a load of crap. Have you ever, well, it's that kind of thing. Anyway, so Wednesday, okay, I've done Wednesday. Thursday, Mercury moves into Aquarius. And of course, when any planet moves into another sign, it's a real change of energy. I need to keep doing this. I keep forgetting to do that. Also, listen, guys, I have to quickly say, I'm asking for feedback on whether you like the horoscope before the cards or not. I'm totally fine with letting it go because it's a lot of work. You know, I have to kind of write all these notes of all these aspects and all the houses of all the signs. So I'm totally fine if you're just okay, if you just want tarot readings. Let me know. Let me know. I'm open to it. So don't forget to comment on that. So now, so it's like you're able to see the bigger picture, and it's all about community projects and teamwork, and actually this is about how you can earn income going forward. It's kind of as a group. It's kind of like team. I don't know if it's a group kind of. Maybe it's getting out to people. Maybe that's what you're doing. You're on a platform where you can get it out to a lot of people. But I have you know, you could be, yes, it could be your friends, you know, whatever it is, it's your skill may be consumed or enjoyed by the community. You know, it could be, you know, you could be feeding, you could be writing, or you could be creating art. So it's something to do with getting it out to the group, I think. Now, on Friday, Mars trines Jupiter. This is the last. Mars trines Jupiter. And this cosmic alignment will it'll give you the energy to be helpful and generous, right? So it's upbeat and optimism for the future, the feeling of freedom. It's like you've got this feeling of freedom, of finding the key to break free. It's like you have no bounds. It's a wonderful, liberating energy. Now, let's go to your cards, Capricorn. And the first card out for you, darling, is the Ten of Pentacles. All your needs are being met. Yeah. This is about, oh, wow. Look, okay. So whatever you're going to do, It's really going to pay off. This is the Ten of Pentacles. You won't be short of a bob or two, as my dad used to say. You won't be short of a bob or two. You won't be short of money. I want this card, okay? Now, clarifying it is the Ace of Fire. The Ace of Fire is like new beginning, darling. It's the spark that creates a flame that turns in potentially to a huge blazing fire. This is passion. Something is new is coming in and you're going to get paid, darling. I love that. Payday is coming. And then look, you've got the Temperance card. So remember, the mantra of the Temperance card, this was the one that kind of jumped out at me earlier when I was shuffling the cards, is everything in moderation. So remember, don't work too hard. Don't play too hard. Don't eat too much. Don't drink too much. Don't do too many drugs if you're a drug taker. Hopefully not. Don't smoke too much. Don't gamble. Don't watch the television too much. Whatever it is that you may have the urge to do, just everything in moderation. Remember, just keep saying that to yourself. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. And look, you have the Page of Earth. That's the mess. This is saying that you're ready for the next phase of your life, Capricorn. It's very exciting. I'm very excited for you. This is like, and this is a manifesting card. So this is, you've learnt. I think this has come up for you several times. It's like you've learnt everything you can cerebrally. You've been studying, and now it's time to go out and get that experience. So you're off out into the world and you're going to get the experience that you need. This is wonderful. And look, you've got the Ace of Wands again from this. This is new beginnings, darling. This is really passion. This is you really enjoying life and being free and doing what you want. And you've got the Two of Water, darling. This is love. Now, you could actually have a new love opportunity coming in for you. That's a very possibility. The Two of Cups, the Two of Water is like the Lover's card. Now, also what I think of this card too is that it's putting yourself in everyone else's shoes. So it's really important not to judge someone. It's like, you know, every time you encounter someone, you have to put yourself in their position. You have to look at life from their position, reflect yourself in them. You know, it's like, and you get back what you give. Right? This is about, you know, if you want love, you show love. If you want respect, you give respect. If you want compassion and kindness, you are compassionate and you are kind. This is a beautiful, whoa, Capricorn. I'm jealous. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. You were like the third most viewed video, so I am truly grateful for that. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media so I can get it out there and grow my channel. That really helps me. And and please don't forget to comment and give me feedback and let me know what you think about the horoscope being at the front of the reading. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.